This is Karma, and she's wearing her Paparazzi Valentine's 2011 bandana. This story is on TruckerDesiree.com on the tab that says Truckin' Dog Karma. Karma was a stray at our Hutchins terminal. She used to hang out in front of the guard shack with our guard Randy, and she would not let anybody touch her except him. He could touch her head, but if she saw a leash coming at her or any sort of rope, she would run. But she would always return in front of the guard shack and lay there. And whenever he checked in a truck, she would get up and follow him around the truck like it was her job to follow him as he checked in the truck to look at the license plate and take the information. It was really funny. But she started herding the trucks in once he opened the gate, and then she started herding the drivers. And that's not good. So Karma used to just start herding the drivers in. Couldn't have her doing that, because she is a herding dog, and she was trying to bite their ankles, and it was freaking drivers out, understandably. So it could cause problems for the security guards. There were signs all over that says "Don't feed the stray," but she wouldn't leave. And she had puppies over in the junkyard next door, and so she was coming over, and she had milk, and she was trying to get food to eat and whatever. So I had seen her before. I had said that I would take her to a rescue facility, but it's so hard. It's so hard to get the truck to take her and find stuff, so I kind of didn't want to deal with it, because I knew if I got her on the truck then I would want to keep her, and I didn't want a dog because I had all these other issues that with my old dogs, and my life had just crumbled, and I didn't feel like I should have a dog again because I had to give up my other dogs. When I saw her the second time, the guard told me that they had tried to catch her, and she had been real rowdy with some other drivers. They had tried to put her on a truck, and she just went wild and wouldn't have anything to do with it, and then they actually caught her, cornered her. She didn't want the guys to catch her, and she went crazy, and we finally got her in a kennel, and animal control took her away. But apparently she escaped from animal control and made her way back to our terminal in Hutchins, Texas. No one knows if she escaped from animal control before she was admitted to the facility, or if she was adopted and escaped from her new home and came back to our truck terminal. She was not fixed, but I don't know if that facility fixes dogs. Most facilities do fix dogs before they let them be adopted, but it's not got a big budget at that particular location, so it's possible that she did get adopted out unfixed. In any case, 3 weeks later she showed up back at our terminal in Hutchins, Texas, and she looked terrible. She looked like her health was deteriorating. She looked skinny, she looked tired. She looked exhausted. She didn't look like she was going to live through the summer. And I started tweeting about it on Twitter. And people kept saying for me to take the dog, take the dog. I just kicked the underneath of the table. I took some pictures and put them on Twitter, and people on Twitter were like, you have to get the dog, you have to get the dog. I thought I would just take her to like a no-kill facility. The more I heard about this dog's behavioral problems from the guard, I knew that even if she went to a no-kill facility, she would need one-on-one attention. She'd probably just run away from whoever took her again. They would put her in the backyard and go to work, and they wouldn't deal with her issues, and she had many. Plus, she was not in the best health. I didn't know that at the time. So I captured her, went and bought all this stuff, and the first time I got some food out in a bowl, she picked up the bowl and ran away with it. But the food was so good, she came back to see if there was more. And I grabbed the bowl, and the guard actually grabbed her. He touched her head. That was the only person she would let touch her. And she got her, he grabbed her by her neck, and I grabbed her by her head, and put a muzzle on her, because I heard she'd snapped at people before, went, you know, bonkers when somebody tried to touch her. And got her in a body harness, and that was the deal. She actually escaped from me when we went to PetSmart to get a fitted harness. And I was so scared. I thought she was going to run out in the street. It was like a Saturday. It was so crowded in there, and she got loose, and she just went running